in the wee hours game, Milwaukee has seemed to got out of hand. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of shootings taking place, a lot of killings going on, and nobody seems to be able to get to the bottom of it. Well, this video that I'm finna share with y'all, hopefully it can get us an understanding of why all these shootings taking place. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive into this right now. Now here we have it. Here we have it. Y'all already know Milwaukee news tends to feed us bullshit a lot of times, right? Yeah, they do. And when they feed us that bullshit, sometimes we gotta learn how to decipher the shit, right? So here we are with a video that I want to show you guys. And a lot of times, like I said, these videos, man, these videos is not meant to be shown to taunt anybody. These videos not meant to be shown for clarification of any type of intimidation, but just to show y'all how wild our city is. It's wild. Let's start with this one.
Hello. Today I will guide everyone on how to build an agent.
One man is dead after a triple shooting near Brady Street early this morning. It injured two others.
LA Nakamoto area.
Those gunshots are what Sam Krahowski heard while getting ready for bed.
Kind of sat, laid low, made sure I was actually hearing what I was hearing, got up to the window. Dozens of people kind of flooding out from this area, kind of all just spider webbing out in different directions.
Milwaukee police say those gunshots were fired just before 2 a.m. Tuesday near East Pleasant and North Van Buren, hitting 3 people, all 27 years old, who were in a car when they were struck, leaving glass shattered all over the street. Officials say all were taken to a hospital for treatment, but one of the victims, Marquez Banyard, died from his injuries.
Shocking.
And across from all of that glass, more evidence of violence, 4 different bullet holes in the wall of a local business across the street.
When it hits close to home, hits on your block, you have no option but to think, man, I hope this doesn't get any worse than it already is.
Police say they're still investigating what led up to that shooting, and they're searching for unknown suspects. For Krahowski, who's lived in the area for 7 years, the violence needs to stop.
It's really brutal, and it's a small, cruel world, I guess.
If you know anything that could help the investigation, Milwaukee police ask you to contact them immediately. In Milwaukee, Ellie Nakamoto White, CBS.
It's not a small, cruel world. It's a world full of dumbasses. That's what it is. We're in a world full of dumbasses. You know what niggas in their right mind is finna go down here and do a shooting? What dumb niggas in their right mind? And then on top of that, you niggas, y'all go do a shoot down here on fucking Brady Street, and y'all act like there's not 100 cameras out there. Y'all act like y'all can't be seen. Y'all act like it's not Ring doorbell cameras and shit like this out here, man. What's up with black niggas, man? I think niggas be thinking they so tough, And this one thing I hate about tough, fake niggas. Niggas in our city be so tough and fake until it's them who gotta, face the music, until it's them who's facing bullets or shells, or until it's them who's losing family members. You niggas only tough until it's that end, until you meet that demise. And I think that's something that we're getting to, daily. We got niggas like this out here that's trying to intimidate people, trying to scare the community, trying to scare the public. And at the end of the day, these young niggas who did this, they're not getting away. They're not going to get away. Oh, you better believe me, they will not get away. Nobody get away. You feel me? The truth is the only thing you get away with. The truth is the only thing you're going to get away with. I haven't met a nigga yet to get away with nothing, not murder, not stealing, not thieving, not lying. You know, at the end of the day, the universe still see what you do. The spirit world still see what you do, right? The world that you can't see still see what you do. And it get worse. You know, it get worse. Let's check this one out. Let's dive into this right here. You know?
Here.
And new at 5, masked scooter riders causing chaos in one West Dallas neighborhood.
First, police say the teenage scooter riders set off. 12 News, Hannah Hilliard joining us live in the West Dallas.
Right, Blake and Deanna, one neighbor estimates they went on for roughly 15 minutes. The sound of the fireworks amplified under the zoo interchange here into this area. Police late this afternoon telling me one of the fireworks nearly hit someone in the face before exploding inside his car.
They're actively shooting fireworks at the caller. I can hear it in the background.
A noisy Tuesday night near 100th and Schlinger in West.
It was fireworks.
Nah, these niggas foolish. Like, y'all shooting fireworks into people's cars. Like, you gotta be kidding me, gang. You know, I never seen dumb niggas like this. You know? There's some dumb people on here. I can't lie to y'all, man. Niggas do anything just for some type of entertainment. This entertainment is not the entertainment that you want. Shooting fireworks into people's cars. Like, make this make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. It don't. You know, it don't. It never would. Like, I think, you know, you niggas need to be in a community center trying to, you know, be creative with y'all craft or something like that. You know, I don't think these young ass kids need to be outside. Their parents probably need to find them something to do. You know what I'm saying? Get these young ass cats some go-to help or something like that of that nature. That's what I'm like, how in the hell? You know, because it's just crime on crime. This is a crime. When you get to shooting fireworks into somebody's vehicle, gang, you could possibly injure them. You could possibly take their life. You can do any one of those things above. And at that rate and pace that they, you know, say that these kids are shooting these fireworks in, you can possibly kill somebody. You know, and I don't think that will be something one of these children will want to do. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's keep going, dog. I got more to show y'all and why Milwaukee need to calm down. I got more to show y'all.
And it was under the bridge, the freeway bridge.
The noise echoing throughout the area.
How old is this kid? He does not know. They have face masks and they're not squares.
Nearby security cameras not capturing the fireworks, but instead two masked people on scooters.
Two people on the electric scooters riding around. I saw them come into my drive here, twirl around, and then go back down. There's a hill back to the alley.
Police responding to the area, prompting a chase.
Both over here going north. Yeah, I got a positive taser deployment on one of the scooters. He's continuing west, south on 9th floor.
Police arrested two 17-year-old boys. Investigators spotted back in the neighborhood in the hours following the firework fiasco. Comro with a simple question for the teens.
And then as y'all can see, y'all see the person in the car, they stop. You feel me? They stop their car, they like, hold the fuck up. Yes. I'm finna pull this motherfucker back. Y'all got me fucked up. You know, y'all really got me fucked up. You know, at the end of the day, these kids, man, I'm telling you, if I was one of the parents too, I I would have reversed my vehicle fast as hell. You got me fucked up. I'm not finna play with y'all. I'm gonna reverse that motherfucker, come bust y'all head or something. I hate to, but at the end of the day, if that's what I got to do, it is what it is. Because y'all parents ain't show y'all, common sense. And common sense tells you that you don't supposed to be out here playing in those streets, shooting no fireworks at nobody car. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all 17, 18, I don't give a fuck what age and race you are. At the end of the day, all of that shit is detrimental. Look at this 18-year-old found shot. Too much going on in my city, man. Parents, where's y'all at? Start taking more care of y'all children, man. Start putting y'all foot on their neck. And I don't mean just violating them and hurting them and killing them and beating on them. No, for real. Like, put some goddamn order and structure on these kids, man. Let's dive into this one. Let's dive into this one.
Here's how you're going to start your first podcast. Record a rough tape.
We turn on to we're seeing this evening. Police found an 18-year-old dead inside a crashed car, Racine Street and 20th, where you can see the car slowly crash into that parked car. 12 News' TJ Dysart is there for us tonight. And TJ, one woman in the neighborhood calling 911 almost immediately as this was all unfolding.
Yeah, that's right, Blake. She owns the car the man crashed into. She tells me that she initially thought this was just a car accident when she came outside, but then she says she saw blood coming from the car. She called 911, but it was too late.
These are the moments Racine police say an 18-year-old behind the wheel of this black sedan crashed into a parked car. Police on scene at 20th and Racine Street just before noon, taping off the entire street, finding the man in the car shot to death.
I'm like, hey, you just hit my car.
This woman, who doesn't want her face shown on TV, says she owns the car that the teen crashed into after the shooting, right outside her home.
I'm like, he's not responding to me. And that's when I get to see the blood everywhere. I'm like, oh no. I was on the phone with my mother and sister. I'm like, I gotta hang up. I gotta call 911. I gotta call 911.
The man in the driver's seat with a gunshot wound to the torso.
He was just taking his last breaths. That baby was sat there and died alone.
Officials in Racine have not yet said what led up to the crash or if the victim was shot before or while driving.
Just a terrifying discovery. TJ, do we know about any arrests tonight?
Well, Racine police did not make any mention of arrests today. They say they are actively seeking information from the...
That right there alone is sad as hell. Yeah, that's one of the saddest things. Like Shorty said, she said that baby right there died alone. He was taking his last breaths. You understand what I'm saying? And there's a lot of that going on in my city, and I think that shit need to really stop, right? Not just in my city, in my state. I think a lot of this killing, this black on black killing, is going against each other shit. I think it need to really stop. I think we really need to pipe down just a bit. We really need to see how precious we is. We really need to look and take a deep look on the inside of us and dive and get the potential that we really see in each other out, help each other, right? I think that's the gimmick, that's the game. Cause they fucking jig is up. Their jig is up. We ain't popping off what they popping off no more, right? None of that shit they doing no more, we popping off. It's new times, new generation. It's new methods, you feel me? It's new leeways, it's new paths out here. And I think that's what we should take. I think those are the paths we should take. I don't know what these other niggas following. You feel me? Ladies and gentlemen out there, I don't know what they following, but I think it's a new method. It's a new ruling. It's a new order that we need to follow. And I think that's what I'm leading right now. You know what I'm saying? All this killing shit, we need to kill it. You can't handle your problems how you're supposed to be able to handle them, by having a conversation with a motherfucker. And if that conversation comes to a disagreement point, then let it so be. You know what I'm saying? So be it. Let that shit be a disagreement point and move on with your life. But to let jealousy set in, hate, envy, but to let, you want to harm somebody the same color as you, to let, that feeling and that mood set in, gang, something ain't right. Just something ain't right. You feel me? I think it's time to change all that shit for real. Personally, I never seen so much senseless killing in the world. You feel me? Not in all the years I've been on Earth. And when I say senseless killing, this shit really is senseless killing, man. Think about it, like niggas killing for nothing. Some niggas tell you they're killed or they killing for respect. This shit ain't for respect. Respect or what? Because you got to think about it. That same respect these niggas proclaim they're killing for, they done disrespected somebody else and killed somebody else. They done disrespected another family and stood over their sons or their nephews and you feel me, grandsons, and put bullets all in them. And you trying to kill for respect? Like, I think black men be having their motherfucking panties in a bunch. I think a lot of these niggas and women be having they shit fucked up. I think they be confused with what they feel. They can't control their emotions. And a lot of them don't know how to articulate what they really mean, or, you know what I'm saying? Can't articulate the emotions of what they mean. Therefore, to be able to transparently traject that into another person's conversation or another person's mind and, you know, be able to have a conversation that can cease all problems. You know, I think we come into a time and a place where a lot of people is waking up in the world. A lot of people waking up in the world. A lot of people, they recognize like, yo, I got self-worth. You know, I got love for myself, you know. I understand what I want. I understand who my friends are. I understand who love me, and I understand who to, you know, spare my energy on. But a lot of people out here, I think they still killing and drilling or whatever the fuck they call it, just for likes, just for views, and it don't make sense. It don't. You know. What's up with this? Let me look at this. Let's dive into this right here.
New details this morning about an overnight standoff in Whitefish Bay. Zoe, police say they had to use force to take a man into custody.
Yeah, that standoff shocking a Whitefish Bay neighborhood when police swarmed a house late last night. Police say they were called for a report of a 32-year-old man talking about shooting people in his front yard. It happened along Berkeley Boulevard between Hampton Road and Wilson Drive. That's just north of Estabrook Park. When officers arrived, the man barricaded himself inside his house and crisis negotiators engaged with him. A witness told 12 News investigators surrounded a home for several hours.
All of our neighbors are okay. We're just asked to stay in and are unable to get back. We don't know if they've made it back into their houses yet, but there has been police on the corner, just like telling people to stay back.
Police say
Now, I know where this area at in my city, and if you're familiar with Milwaukee, Wisconsin, then you know where this area at too. You understand what I'm saying? But let's guess what race it is. I wonder, is this guy black? Is he white? You know what I'm saying? I really want to know. I really want to know because I showed y'all a video before, and I specifically pointed out where they have standoffs with white men and black men in my city in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and they always end bad. You know what I'm saying, for the black person, but for the white person, technically they get talked out of whatever situation they in. Like if it's a hostage situation, if they got guns and shit like that, they get talked out. The last video I showed y'all, that guy had multiple guns inside of his house, and no, he did not get shot. You understand? And of course, he was a white man. But at the end of the day, I only did that, you know, just to show you guys the separation and how racist it still is in my city in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You know, I had to show you guys. A lot of people think it's not. A lot of people think it's a fair ball game up here. Yeah, it's fair when you got people that know how to play fair. And by those people, I'm speaking of my people, the people of my color. You know, it's fair when you got these black guys that know how to play fair. If they can stick in their own lane, you feel me, stop killing each other for senseless ass materialistic things and live the life that you are meant to live and lead, then yeah, it's a fair ball game. But half of the time, you know, these cats, they only mean to harm, hurt, and destroy. Because I'm gonna tell you something: hurt people hurt people, hurt people hurt people. And these guys out here, the cats that probably never received help or never even really talked about what they really be hurt by or was deeply on their mind that's bothering them. You know what I'm saying? That's where venting come from. Black people don't like to vent. You know what I'm saying? Black people do not like to vent. They don't want you to know nothing about anything that's taking place with them, that's hurting them, harming them. And I think that's one of the most dangerous things in the world. You feel me? You got to be able to talk. You got to be able to get that shit off your chest. You know, half of you niggas don't podcast, half of you niggas don't do anything. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I think that's something we need to be thinking about, how to better express ourselves, better express our anger. One of the things I think you niggas can't do is get in the studio, get in the booth or something. Express yourself in a different way. Stop killing niggas. Stop killing niggas that look just like you. Learn to express yourself in a whole total another different way. Let's take a look at this, man.
Well, it is being called one of the largest gang busts in the history of Brooklyn. 22 people charged in a string of shootings, including a murder. In one of those shootings, 6 teenagers were injured at a Sweet 16 party. Here's Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles.
They're singing and rapping and celebrating the shooting. 4 guys in the car, all armed, all celebrating that they think they've just killed a 16-year-old boy in the grocery store.
This is surveillance video of that January 2025 shooting of a 16-year-old boy in an East New York grocery store. The one prosecutors say was being celebrated in a selfie video recorded by the alleged shooter in the getaway car. Thursday morning, Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez announcing their arrest in a gang takedown of 22 men in 26 separate shootings. 56 guns were seized.
These some dumb ass niggas, gang. Clearly we can see this man walk right into the goddamn grocery store. You understand what I'm saying? And shoot that young boy all in his back. You understand what I'm saying? And then they got the nerve to celebrate this shit, right? Let's go back, man. Look, this shit hit different. And that's what I be saying, man. Like these niggas in my city in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, I think they be thinking they these niggas. Or they be trying to earn stripes like they these niggas. Like, you gotta be dumb, you know? You gotta be real dumb. That's one of the things I never do. Fuck earning a stripe. Fuck a stripe. Fuck the niggas who giving out the stripes. Bitch ass nigga, I don't want to earn your stripe. I don't even want to be like you, weak ass niggas. And I be hoping niggas in my city grow up like that. Like, be yourself, young dog. Be yourself, shorty. All you got to do is learn how to be yourself, and I guarantee you will make it. You understand? The killer thing is, a lot of these shorties, they want to be like the niggas they see. They want to be like the niggas with the money out there. Oh, I want to be one of the big ballers. I want to be one of the biggest on the block. I want to be one of the niggas who calling shots and putting in hits and shit like that. Listen, shorty, they only fucking lead you to 2 places: jail or in the cemetery in the graveyard. And then you want your mama and your daddy out there crying about your young ass because you weren't even ready for what the smoke was coming with. So look, let's take a look at this, man. Look, these young dudes, look at him, bam, bam, bam. What type of shit is that? You know? You walk in the grocery store, you feed that boy bullets, and you think this shit cool, you know? And then look, you got the hit squad on them. Look at the FBI and them. They own them. Y'all bragging about it all in the vehicles. Y'all all shooting selfies. Everybody showing their guns. Look at this guy, his face. His face was wide open. Look at this fool right here. Look. Y'all can't tell me right there. That's not. Look, when you this busted on candy camera, when they got you on candy camera like this with that firearm in your arm and you fucking waving it and you flashing it, and then you got a nerve to take you a selfie as if you the top-notch shooter. Don't you know they got some niggas out there that's about tough as you that can't wait to get up with you young. These youngest be goofy. If you ask me, these youngsters be goofy. You hear me? And this ain't even in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but at the end of the day, it's still the same similar, you feel me, scenario. It's the same scenario. This the only thing you guys got to do. You young niggas and they black. You young niggas ain't got nothing better to do with yourself. You ain't got no job to go to. You ain't got nothing you want to, you know what I'm saying, purposely create in your life. You ain't got nothing you ever wanted to be in life. Make that make sense.
In a selfie video recorded by the alleged shooter in the getaway car. Thursday morning, Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez announcing their arrest in a gang takedown of 22 men in 26 separate shootings. 56 guns were seized.
These men, 17 of the 22, have actually pulled the trigger. Some of those 17 have pulled the trigger on multiple occasions.
One of those occasions, the horrific mass shooting at a Sweet 16 party in December that injured 6 teens. Surveillance video being released for the first time today, showing the shooters using laser pointers to fire off more than 20 rounds into the crowd.
So they was popping balloons inside the place. So when they heard the sounds, they thought it was the balloons.
Governor Hochul on hand for the milestone announcement.
This is your third major takedown just in a few months. So
Third major takedown in a few months. Thank you, Jesus. You gotta say that because there's some parents out there that was losing their babies out there. You feel me? These niggas want to shot up a Sweet 16 party. A Sweet 16 party? You gotta be fucking kidding me. You know, that's another reason, like I said, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we don't send our kids nowhere up here, right? I don't know. It's a lot of other parents that do. They don't mind it. Oh shit, I ain't tripping. I'm gonna let my kid live. It's okay. They know how to operate. You don't know who your kid know out here. You don't know what's going on out here. You don't know what's taking place out here in these streets. Pops or mom, whoever you is, granny. But at the end of the day, it's best that you keep eyes on your children out here. They can be the killers or they can be the ones getting killed. Right? They can be the killers or the one getting killed. And at the end of the day, I don't think any one of us will want that. Right? I don't. I don't think nobody want to wake up to that midnight call saying, your baby just got his life took and can you come identify the body? But that's the game some of these parents playing out here, you understand? The game that some of these parents playing out here is, I don't give a fuck. And when you get to playing that you don't give a fuck game, you like so much come in, behind that. Let me see what this one is. So much, this Carolina news. And it's just to show you, though, that this is not only happening in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but it's all around the world. It seems like an epidemic of violent, crisis that's taking place all around the world. And when you look at it, it's our people. It's black people. Like, make it make sense. Right? So the question remains, why isn't our people that's so violent, that's so quick to kill each other? Look around. We're not killing no one else. We barely killing no other race. And I ain't promoting that. I'm not promoting us to kill any other race. You understand? Let's get that clear. I want to make that real transparent because somebody out there will mix my goddamn words and take what I'm saying and twist them. I'm not promoting that black people kill any other race. What I am saying is black people need to stop killing each other. That's what I'm saying.
Only on Fox Carolina News, emotions erupting in Greenville court today as a murder suspect was denied bond. 20-year-old James Waiters III is accused of shooting and killing another man early this morning during a fight inside a vehicle. Only Fox Carolina was at that hearing. Our Ashley Listrom explains what happened as tensions turned physical.
Thursday's bond hearing was intense and chaotic. And as you're about to see, those emotions didn't stop inside the courtroom. Instead, they boiled over into this parking lot. We watched as the fight moved from the courtroom to the lobby to the parking lot. loved ones erupted, pushing, shoving, yelling, and crying.
Look at all
Police
that,
and
man.
deputies.
Look at that pain. Look at that anger. Look at that hurt. You hear me? Look at all that. Right there. And look what race it is. Look what race it is. Who is that? America. America, chat. Who is that? What race is that, right? That's our people. That's our people. Look at that right there, man. Black lady, black man. Y'all seen they said they hurting, they crying. They crying, they hurting, and you know why? Because of another shooting. The boy James Waiters, another black man, shooting another black man. You hear me? Killing another nigga his color. You feel me? Instead of being able to sit down and have a conversation about what problems they have with each other. You understand what I'm saying? It's sickening. That's sickening to see. I don't care what nobody talking about. To me, that's sickening. You feel me? That's sickening. Even if it's a problem, you feel me? Say even if I'm in the shoes of these people right here, at the end of the day, me killing somebody or my family killing somebody and their family coming back, retaliating, it's all sickening. When we know damn well from the jump, we could have probably sat down and had a conversation or communicated, but no, everybody want to be so tough. You hear me? Everybody want to be so tough. Everybody want to be, so no, I ain't hoeing, I ain't getting hoed, I ain't bowing down. None of that shit. At the end of the day, it's not bowing down, my nigga. What you're doing is learning how to become the better you, the bigger person out of this conversation. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing, young dog. Young dog, that's all you would have been doing. You would have still had your freedom, your life. You would have still had all your free will to make all the greatest decisions in your life that you ever could have made. But now, it's over. They denied his bond. The family, they willing to go out here and kill. The family want to take his head off, as we can see, and I hate that they had to witness this. I hate the family had to experience this. We already experiencing this too much in life right now. All over the city, all over the world, we're experiencing this too much in life. And at the end of the day, if you look around the world, there's already so much going on. So already they doing disclosures about aliens. They showing us about the technology the world been using and shit like that, gang. Right now, it's time for black people to really stand up and come together, my nigga. Fuck you talking about? Come together and start building, before it is too late, right? A lot of people like, it's too late. No, the fuck it ain't. All we got to do is try. We ain't trying hard enough, and that's what make it too late. Look around you. The Mexicans, they stick together. They move in a house together. They learn how to stack their money together. The Chinese people do it. They all move in a house together and they stack their money until everybody is able to at least open something, buy a house, buy a vehicle, buy something of productivity to continue moving forward and making generational wealth for the family. And what black people doing? Black people making more problems and grave tombstones for other black families. You feel me? Black people is causing more black people money because they got to bury their family members and shit like that. They got to find suits and they got to pay for funerals and things like that or that nature. Or they got to pay for insurance money because black people can't even plan to pay for, you feel me, a future goal first. They got to do a funeral first. They got to do insurance. And you better make sure you get some insurance. You can't even say that about make sure you invest in yourself first in our community with black culture, because right away motherfuckers know that black people so hating or jealous that they gonna kill somebody right away, so they telling you to get insurance. This shit wicked, man. It's wicked, the game they got us playing with each other, and we ain't woke up yet. Shit crazy.
These later moved in to break it up. This all comes after James Waiters III is accused of killing 23-year-old Joselito Rivera during a fight in a car. The Greenville County Sheriff's Office says it happened around 2:30 Thursday morning along Saluda Dam Road. When deputies arrived, they found Rivera shot to death. But before the court chaos, Rivera's sister addressed the judge.
I just want to say that I feel like it was wrong for him to take my brother's life. My brother may have problems or whatever, but that's my brother's life.
She revealed Rivera was a father to 2 children, and she made an emotional plea, begging the judge to keep his accused killer behind bars.
I lost my brother. My mama lost her son. Like, she lost her uncle. Like, I don't feel like he should be, I don't feel like he should get on. I feel like he should stay in here because I feel like he knew what he was doing.
Waiters III is being held without bond, and we're working to learn when he'll go before a judge again. As for those caught in the court chaos, they calmed down and later left. Reporting in Greenville, Ashley Listrom, Fox.
And like I said, gang, you feel I did right away. I thought that was another black man that got killed, but just it's still the same, you know, Mexican, Puerto Rican, whoever that black man killed, it's still the same. My point is proven. It's another black man going to jail, might possibly be going to jail for the rest of his life for killing a Mexican man or Puerto Rican man, whose life possibly didn't deserve to get took. You know, like your life didn't deserve to get took, gang. You know, I say that right now today. Some people think they got the ruling over people's life. No, you don't. You don't got to say so over who lives and who dies. You don't get that say so. You know, our creator do. And at the end of the day, like I said once before, you know, and I'm gonna stand on what I said, man. I think the violence against each other, you feel me, state to state, community to community, city to city need to stop. I think before we start killing each other or harming each other, maybe we should learn how to build with each other first. Build our community. You feel me? Like, let's challenge each other to that. Let's stop challenging each other to see who got the most money, to see who fucking the most hoes, or see who taking out the most hats or killing the most people. No, let's see who can stick together and build something. Let's see who can work together and build a village, then build a community, and then teach everybody around in that village and community the things you know of success, the things you know that can help them achieve in life. That's what I think we should be doing out here, gang. At the end of the day, man, I love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all take care, stay safe, stay out the way, gang. Top of the morning, and again, wake up, rise and shine, rise and grind. You hear me? Stay productive. Stay doing what you got to do out there, man. Believing in yourself, no matter what. Believing in yourself until the end, until you can't. Bet your last dollar on you and everybody around you that you feel is worthy and loyal of your teachings. Teach them. You understand what I'm saying? Teach them. Other than that, I'm out. Y'all stay on top.